This is week 180 on HRT. And this week my breasts have been hurting less. It's been less. And since it's been hurting less, it's been a lot more comfortable, but still here and there, little itchiness, little sharp pains here and there, mostly around the areola. So, and I noticed my leg hair has decreased a little bit. It's like more, actually it's more thinned out, I should say, and growing a little bit slower. And once again, this is happening since I started on the medications again. My sperm is a lot less than before, so that's good, I guess. Yeah. How I said in my last video that I want to, because how I've been going through this change, and the way I want to dress is slightly different, like more girly and feminine, and want to do more, like be more feminine and girly. Because of that, yesterday, I did my nail, had my, just regularly had them done. It's like, sorry, you can't quite see it, but it's supposed to be more like sparkly than what you can see in the video, but it's purple, it's sparkly. Yeah, purple's my favorite color, so. But next time I have them, yeah, I went and had them done and everything. Next time I have them done, I can show you. I'm gonna have a specific design done on them. I was thinking, you can see how this design is. How it's like that with the, like that, with the pink trim, and how it's that pattern with that pink stripe and like that. Yeah, I was thinking about having them try doing that next time. So if I have a design done next time, that's what I was thinking. So, and something important about the physical changes about my breasts. It's mostly with my push-up bras. Yeah, my push-up bras. Especially the one I was wearing yesterday. Especially with this one. Especially with this one. It's like right here on this part right here, not all the way around the areola, but this side of the areola, going like half of it, or like just the very edge of it. Right, like starting to stick out of the bra. And this side a little bit too. It's mostly this side. I notice it's doing that more than this side. But that's what I've noticed, and I'm like, this bra's starting to get too small for me. So that's making me really happy, because how I've been wanting that D cup. So actually being able to fit in a D cup, I should say. Because when I measured last, 32D, 32 inches here, 36 inches here. So I'm measuring 32D, and that bra, I just decided to measure anyways. That made it 37 inches, so it made it a whole entire cup size bigger. So that made me a double D wearing the bra. So I was like, yeah, still look good. But I just want a D cup. And the bra I'm wearing now is a teaser push-up bra, the lace one with the lace sides. And this is what they look like as of today with the specific bra on. So they're getting there. I'm glad I have a D cup. I'm just not glad that I'm not able to fully fit in just a non-push-up D cup, I should say, which is, I'm not quite sure if I do or not because I haven't tried one on, but hopefully I'll be able to try a 32D on soon, and hopefully they keep growing this next week and get there. So yeah, other than that, no physical changes. But yesterday, went out to eat with my mom and one of her best friends for lunch, and the thing was how I'm a trans lesbian, how I'm attracted to redheads, like that strawberry blonde, but more red in it, but brown, like depending on the lighting how you can see brown, or you see more red, and the person with pale skin, like how reds have that like more porcelain pale skin, with all even proportions and everything. Well, one of the waitresses, wasn't our waitress, but it was one of them that was working there that day. I was working, when I seen her, I was like, yeah, because I'm a trans lesbian and that's what I'm attracted to. So, and since I was attracted to that, like, oh, this kind of sucks right now that I'm a lesbian, because that's exactly what I'm attracted to. And I was like, it's like I can't say the word like staring or lusting, because I wasn't lusting. I wasn't just staring, you know, like how someone checks someone out, like they're interested, but not in a lusting or a rude staring kind of way. It was something like that, because I was more of like, that's what I'm attracted to kind of a way. Yeah, and I was like, oh, this sucks. It sucked, because that's what I was attracted to. And I was like, I don't do this with guys. It's every time I see a guy or they start looking at me, I'm like, I get more, my social anxiety gets really bad and everything. And yeah, I don't stare at guys like that, or that interested kind of way, I should say. With guys, I'm not that way. Like I was, like that attraction, because that's her look and how she is, her hair color, natural, and everything is like, that's what I'm attracted to. And it's like, oh. Except I know she isn't gonna be the one that's gonna be my girlfriend. I know that for sure. But that's what I'm attracted to, and I don't do that with guys. So I'm like, I'm not attracted to guys. And that's one way I know I'm not attracted to guys at all. So yeah, that was an interesting experience. It's like, and it's like sitting there, barely like get our drinks and everything. She was at the table I was across from us, cleaning and whatnot. Then she like was staring at me. Then I was like, then I noticed, was like, oh, okay. It's probably the necklace I was wearing. I don't have it down here right now, so can't show you, but it's a heart necklace. It's like a broken heart necklace that's all sewn together, has a strap and a keyhole and like imprint of keyhole and a gear and whatnot. It's one of my steampunk necklaces, so she probably was looking at that, but no, she was looking directly at me. I was like kind of, like interested, like you look and look away, kind of something like that. It was like, that was like awkward. I was like, okay, why is she looking at me? But yeah, that's the look I'm attracted to. It has to be that natural hair color. Can't be that light hair color. It's the natural, like red hair color, like that strawberry color, strawberry blonde, more red in it. You can see that red when the light hits it, and a little bit brown sometimes. If it's still dark, you see more brown, but it was that reddish color that I'm attracted to, and your skin was that like pale porcelain kind of redhead skin. It's what I'm really attracted to, and every time I see someone like that, I'm like, why do I have to be a lesbian right now? Why do I have to be born a lesbian right now? It sucks, but I can't do anything about it. It's like, I've been attracted to female since the earliest memory. I remember I was in preschool, and it hasn't changed, so yeah. Hopefully I can get a girlfriend with those aspects, but I know it wasn't her, because the person I'm looking for would have much, should say, instead of a nose that comes out a little bit more, it's more like one of those cute button nose. Yeah, it's smaller nose. That's and someone who has like smaller breasts than mine, that's kind of irritating trying to find. But if you see, that's smaller than this. Yeah. Like if you see my breasts, like around a 32C or lower. That's what I'm attracted to. Like, yeah. And very rarely a 32D I'm attracted to, even though it's still on more of the medium, small side. Maybe depending on the shape, it could be large, but usually on the medium, small side still. So yeah, like mine, medium, small side. Depends on the bra I wear and the shirt I wear. Because some smalls, if I wear my 32C bras, if it's depending on the shirt, the shirt's too small. So yeah, but other than that, I'm attracted to redheads, and it's, yeah. Another thing I've noticed, when there's a lot of sunlight and it hits my hair, I see tons and tons of red. That strawberry red color, like that strawberry, like the hair color strawberry red. There's tons of that in my hair. And what my mom and dad saying, because my mom was the first one to tell me this before my hair color changed when I was a little kid. I think it was before I was 4 maybe. I'm not sure how old I was. My hair color was, she was saying that strawberry blonde color. Then I asked my dad, and he was also saying, yeah, she's right, it's that strawberry blonde color. And my mom was saying it's more of that strawberry color, where it's just more red, and there's like no blonde in it. It's just like that strawberry blonde, but with like no blonde, and it's like that strawberry color. Yeah. And what I was thinking of doing, I've been thinking of dyeing my hair that color, but the thing is, I'm trying to grow my hair out, and like you can see how long it is. I'm trying to grow it out, and I don't want to dye it, because that does damage your hair. So what I was thinking, because I've been looking online trying to find that exact hair color that my mom was saying, probably gonna have to find a picture of you when your hair was that make it easier to manage it. Because I was thinking, if it's a natural hair wig or just a wig, was looking see if I could find a wig that's that color. That's the style of my hair, where the hair is really long and the bangs are long too. When all it's put together, it tapers down to a point. I'm trying to find a wig like that. That's that color. So instead of dyeing my hair, I could have the wig. That way, I don't have to damage my hair, and I can use the wig. And if I don't want my hair that color anymore, I just take the wig off. And yeah, that's what I'm thinking of doing, is getting a wig for that, so I don't have to dye my hair and do all that damage to it. I can still take it off, have my natural hair color. So that's what the great thing is about wigs. You can have any hairstyle you want and in any color you want without actually having to do that with your hair, and you can keep it long and yeah, your natural hair color. So that's what I'm thinking of doing to get around that, so I don't have to dye my hair, which is, it wouldn't be that expensive to dye my hair. I'm just trying to grow it out really long, longer than what it is. Because see how long this is. This is practically how long I've been wanting it for a long time, but since it's curly, which is, I had straightened it, which is it's how it's all curly. It comes clear up to here. It's how much it curls. It goes all the way up to like half my breasts, like the top half of my breasts, how low it goes. So that's why I want it more down to like here. And it has gotten longer. So since April 24th, 2009, when I remember looking at the clock, it said 12. So I think it was like 12 at night. Yeah. 12 a.m. I think it was, something like that, when I looked at the clock and it went snip. Yep. So that's how long I've been growing my hair. April 24th, 2009. That's how long I've been growing it out. So, and I haven't cut it since. It's just a few strands here and there will break like normally, and what if it gets caught or something, but never cut it. And I don't plan on cutting it. So yeah, and a lot of people really like my hair, and they would really wish they had my hair because how thick it is, especially how I gain hair here, because the HRT will make you gain hair because you're blocking that testosterone. Then it stops hair loss, and you will gain on that hairline to that feminine shape, which a lot of people don't realize. Hormones really play a role in your hair. So if your hormones are off, it will affect your hair. So yeah, other than that, I'm happy still with all my transition, everything I've done so far. I just wish I had the surgery, and I've been having thoughts about how I want to go to Marcy Bowers for my surgery, because I have that just feeling that if I don't, something bad's gonna happen. But that's, when I last contacted them, they were saying it's $23,000, and that's really expensive, and I don't know how I'm gonna get $23,000. So I've been trying to figure this out. So I was like, well, everything I've done, all the research I've done, who does the surgery here in the United States, and all I can say is one of them is Christine McGain. And yes, she's also trans. She's a trans woman. Also, Marcy Bowers is a trans woman. They both do the surgery. And Christine McGain's is cheaper. It's like $18,000, I think it was. I was like, that's too expensive still. Can't afford that. Then the most expensive I found, the guy does it in New York and he does it in California. He does it in New York and it's like 40,000. In California it's a lot cheaper, but still more expensive than Marcy Bowers. I think it's like 38,000 or some odd like that. It's like really expensive. And the cheapest I found was in Florida for 8,000 for the one stage surgery where they do both labias, the clitoral hood and the clitoris. Yeah, both labias, clitoris, clitoral hood, and the vaginal cavity and rerouting the urethra and whatnot. Doing all that as the one stage. The two stages, when they take the labias and more refine the labias, is what the two stage is. But yeah, that one stage is like 8,000 there, and that's the cheapest I was able to find here in the United States, and that's cheaper than Thailand. Now a lot of people are saying because Thailand's cheaper, but think about it, plane tickets to get to Thailand and having surgery in Thailand, which is that would be around 10,000. Why would I want to spend 10,000 in Thailand plus however expensive the plane tickets are to get there, when here in the United States I can go to Florida. It's at the University of Miami Research Center. I think it's where it's at. And it's 8,000, and possibly plane tickets out there would be like a couple of $100, maybe about 500 instead of over, like, yeah. So it's a lot cheaper. So I was thinking I should, if I can't get the money to go see Marcy Bowers for my surgery, I'm gonna go to him. I can't remember his name, but it's in Florida and it's 8,000. So I was like, if that's what I can be able to afford it, then I'm gonna have to do that. So possibly that's the route I'm gonna go. Then if anything, revisions or anything needs to be done, I'll go to Marcy Bowers. Anything else needs to be, yeah. So that's what my plan is. I'm thinking. It's because how expensive the surgery is. So then when I start getting stable income coming in and whatnot, when I'm able to start saving money, I'm going to be saving as much as possible for my surgery. And it's going to be really tough. I'm going to do it, and when I get $8,000, I'll be like, this would be enough to go see him, but I'd have to have a little bit extra money for like plane tickets or end up driving down there and whatnot for that, and like what other necessities may need. So it could be an extra $1,000, or the extra, maybe an extra 2,000. So it'd be like just have $10,000. So I have an extra 2,000 just in case whatnot. All the other things I'd have to get, like for the take care of everything after the surgery when I'm released and whatnot. So that's what my plan I'm thinking is. Hopefully it's still the same price for that surgery. Hopefully I have eventually I'm gonna contact them again just to make sure it's still $8,000, and yeah. So other than that, that's my plans for surgery down there. And I was also gonna need to ask them about a tracheal shave. Even though I don't need it, no one ever notices it or anything. It's just right here. That could help. Just a little bit of help, but I don't really plan on getting it. But if I can get a little bit extra money for a tracheal shave, then yes, I'll get it done. Because that would help with the appearance of everything female, which is I am a female legally, physically, except for my genitalia. So, except this is a little bit prominent. And yes, cisgendered females do get an Adam's apple. It's not their fault. It's not our fault. It's to do with hormones and whatnot. So, yeah. Well, other than that, I'm sorry for the video going long and how the uploads are weird. When I upload them, it's not exact, and how it could be weeks, like 2 weeks or a month in between I upload the videos that have been done. But other than that, I'm just trying my best to get through all this hard time. And my appointment that I was mentioning in my other video and whatnot is on Tuesday, so it's for psychological evaluation. It's because I'm trying to get on like insurance, like with disability and whatnot, because I have Asperger's and social anxiety, and that's really hard for me to like in a work situation as of right now, because my social anxiety seems like it's gotten a little bit worse. That has nothing to do with seeing a therapist or not. It has nothing to do with that. It's just it feels like it's gotten worse. And my Asperger's, when I'm around specific people, it's really hard. The communication stuff. So, but these videos is easier because I'm not face to face with someone. So that's why it's easy. But if I'm really face to face with someone, it's really hard for me, that communication stuff, so, and whatnot. So I'm trying to get on that and have a stable income that way. It's just, yeah. And when it happens, I'll be saving as much as possible for that surgery and pay off the bill that I have for my last therapist. Get all that, everything straightened out here. And there's a few other things that I need to get. It's like clothing wise, because 2 of my pairs of pants, the knees are getting holes in it. And then the other day I was wearing my 1 pair of pants. These ones, like you can see, that hole right here. Where's that hole? I was wearing them, the dog stepped on my pants and the hole ripped even bigger before I had a chance to fix it. So, yeah. Other than that, that's my plans for the surgery. Is to save as much money as possible and start getting a stable income and whatnot. And also activate my cell phone, because I've had that since 2010. And my dad just randomly bought it for me. He's like, here. I never had the money enough money to like have it activated to where I wouldn't have to have it shut off or anything. Because the last job I had, I didn't even make enough to even save a penny. So, yeah. And it's really hard trying to get a job with Asperger's and social anxiety, how mine is. So, it doesn't look like it, but I do have Asperger's. It's a form of autism, put on a spectrum called Asperger's spectrum disorder, or autism. No, Asperger's spectrum, or Asperger's spectrum disorder, which if you put the disorder behind it, because the one with the disorder behind it's a lot worse than the one without the disorder behind it. So, and it's put on a scale, because it used to be just put in autism, but then they took it out and put on a spectrum from severe to not severe. It's like on a severity level, like from severe to like high functioning. That's what it is. Yeah, it's like here would be severe and here would be high functioning. I'm more towards like the middle. Somewheres. Yeah. So other than that, I'm trying. And when I get there, I'll get there. So until next time, sorry for the video going long again. Well, until next time, comment, rate, and subscribe, and check out my blog if you haven't. I haven't done the blogs yet, but I have them planned out. The blogs I'm going to be doing soon. When I get a chance. I have them planned out. So yeah. The link is in the description. So it's going to be in the description.